Hello, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well. Now in this video we are going to be looking at water ingress. A lot of people refer it to as damp in the caravan. Now this is going to be part of the new playlist that's coming on the channel, new to caravanning. So I'm going to do a number of videos. If you're new to caravanning or thinking about buying a caravan or just starting your journey out in buying a caravan, then I'm hoping these little videos will help you along your way and hopefully you might learn something. Now I've got a couple of damp meters that we're going to be talking about, why I've got two as well. There's two different kinds here and why I think it's quite important, if you can, to pick up both of these, and I'll explain later why I think you should be picking up both. What is water ingress? Better known as damp. A lot of people refer to it as damp, but they both mean the same thing. Now basically the long and short of it, it is when water will enter the inside of a caravan, usually through a deteriorated sealant on the outside of a caravan. When the caravans are made and the manufacturers put sealant on, over time, especially in an older caravan like this, the sealant will crack, deteriorate, and that will let water in behind and then find its way into your caravan and basically into the walls of your caravan or floor or ceiling. And you can see some pictures here of how bad it can get if you do not spot it in time. It can get very costly as well. We're talking into the thousands to put right. Let's step outside and have a look around the caravan at some potential places where water ingress can occur. Right, out here on the outside of a caravan, you can see some places where you could in fact get water entering the caravan. Along the awning rail at the top is quite a common one. You've also got locker boxes. Water can enter here into the caravan where the sealant is gone. You've also got your barbecue points or your blow air for your awning, and also around the windows. You also have the condition of a bodywork. It could be cracked, there could be damage to the roof. Anywhere like that, water will find its way into your caravan. Now we've talked a little bit about what water ingress is and how it can occur. Let's talk about how you can find out if your caravan is dry or if it is damp. Now the first way, if you're buying a second-hand caravan, is always try and buy one that's got an up-to-date damp report. Now usually when the caravan is serviced, they usually do a damp report within the service 9 times out of 10. You will get something that looks a little bit like this. It will have a diagram of a caravan. You've got each side, you've got back, front, floor and ceiling, and they will just go around with their damp meter and basically damp read the whole of a caravan. Now these numbers that you can see written all on this paper do mean something, and we will go through that now. So what do all the numbers on the damp report mean? Now 0 to 15%, there's not a problem. Wood is a natural material and it will always have some moisture in it. 15 to 20% may require further investigation. Usually they will say leave it 2 to 3 months, recheck it, re-damp with the damp meter, and obviously if it's going up, then you potentially could have some sort of water ingress into the caravan. And 25 to 30%, that will more than likely mean you do have a water ingress problem, and you would need to do further investigation to find out how bad it has got. And above 30, that means there is a serious problem and your caravan definitely has got damp, and again you would need to investigate, maybe stripping walls back to see how bad the damp has got. Let's have a look at a couple of the damp meters that I have picked up off Amazon. Now these are a lot cheaper than the ones that the professionals use. You're looking about £400 for them. They are calibrated every 12 months where these are not. But I have seen a video, I can't remember who did it now, but they did actually test this one against a £400 one and it weren't far off the same readings. So it's a good indication, but obviously if you want 100% accuracy, then you better speak to a professional or get the professional one yourself. So first of all, before we start doing any readings and that, I suggest you either print out something like this for yourself or draw your own caravan. I'm not very good at drawing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to draw the windows that correspond to your caravan. So for me, I have a window here, one here, and one here. Right, so as long as you know what each one refers to, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. You can put the date at the top, and then you've got something to refer back to. Ideally, you want to be starting with this one, the non-invasive one. You can quickly go around all the caravan very quickly and identify any issues with this one. Now, with this one, there are some areas you just can't get to, usually between the windows. So there's some small gaps around the windows that you just can't get this damp meter in. This is where this one will come in handy as well. Also, this can pick up and give false readings when going over wires or metal brackets and stuff like that. Now, I've got a good demonstration of that, which I'll show you in a minute. But first of all, let's just show you how easy this is to use. Right, so you're in the caravan, you just come to view the caravan. You've got your trusted damp meter out. Now I'll pick a spot to start in. So for this, we're going to start at the front. There's no point doing a little bit here, going to the back, doing a bit in there, going in the bathroom, doing a bit in there, because if you find any damp here, then really it's game over and you'll be walking away. You ain't going to waste your time damp testing the rest of the caravan. So I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to quickly show you with a non-invasive one how easy and quick it actually is. We are at the front of the caravan in the front cupboard where the ceiling or the roof meets the top of the windows, basically at the front. We're going to turn our damp meter on, and literally we're going to hold it on here, and it's as easy as this really. You're just going around, you can see the numbers going up. So we've got 0.4% there, which is absolutely fine, and we've got 9% there, and we just keep doing this. Now, do every cupboard. It's literally just going along the top of a wall like this. You can see it's all 5. So now we've completed the front at the top. Around here, we're just going to write the numbers. Basically, it was about 5 all the way along. So we're just going to write that in there. So now we're coming to the windows. Now this is probably one of the most important places to check. But as you can see, there's no way of getting the damp meter into here. I mean, you can get it on here, but you can't physically get it under there. And this is where your pinned damp meter would come in handy. And you can see we're reading a 6, and I've left this one to last for a reason. So we're going to start with a non-invasive one. You can see we've got 3, 4, and as we come over here, you can see it's going up. So you would be thinking, and then we're back to 5. So is this a sign that there's water ingress? It feels all solid still. So this is when the more invasive reader comes in handy. These are really good and they're quick. You can do a big area really quick. The only trouble is they can pick up wires, metal work that are hidden underneath, or the actual plywood. So this is where you'd want to use one of these. Now, if you are damp reading a caravan that isn't yours, then I would strongly advise asking someone, the owner, first if they mind you using one of these, because these pins can leave tiny little marks, holes in the wood if you press too hard, so you do have to be careful. So let's remind ourselves, we got a reading of about 26% up there. Now we're going to go in with this one and see what reading we get. You can see we're getting a reading of 10, and again 9.9, 9.9. So I'm pretty confident that there is either a bracket or some wiring behind that. So if we go back in with the non-invasive one, you can see we're 23, pretty much same numbers all the way up in this line. As we move out, it pretty much stops straight away, back down to 9. So I'm pretty confident that there's something behind here and it's not actually damp. So just under here on the floor, this is a good indication what I was talking about, that this can give you false readings sometimes. So if we stick on the 4, we can see we got 0.8, 11, which is absolutely fine. But as soon as we start getting towards this metal bracket, you can see how much difference that is going up. And this is what you need to watch out for by using this one. While you're enjoying the video, I'm here checking out the YouTube stats, and do you know what? 84% of you are not subscribed. Now, if you're enjoying the video, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It really does mean a lot, and it really does help us out. Now, back to the video. So that's it. That is how you damp test a caravan. Now, if you are buying a caravan or looking to buy one, pick up a couple of these, one of each or just one, whatever you can afford, ideally both. Take them with you when you're going to view the caravan you're interested in. Ask the seller if they mind if you just go around and do a quick damp check. Now, if they've got nothing to hide, then obviously they shouldn't have a problem you doing it. Before you use this one, if you find an area that concerns you, I would probably ask the seller if they mind you using this one, because especially if there is damp there and the wall is soft, you as soon as you stick them pins in the wall, it's going to probably go straight through it. I will link all this in the description. I believe these come with batteries, but I can't remember, to be fair. That one's a 9-volt battery and that one's 2 AAA batteries. But I'm pretty sure they do come with them. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that helped anyone that's obviously looking to buy a caravan. If I've missed anything, drop a helpful comment in the comments to help people that are obviously watching this video because they're new to caravanning. Alright, on that note, I will see you in the next one.
Knowing your body feels so tired.